Hello, my name is Eric Evans with Holman's and welcome to our training toolbox. Today we'll be going over a startup guide for the GR5s with the external ADL radio. As within our previous startup guide video, we've got our dual GR5 setup. I've got my base plumb and level over my base point, and I've also got my rover started. We'll go ahead and jump right into the FC2600 magnet, and we've already got a new job created. We've selected the GR5 external configuration, indicating that I'm using an external ADL radio, and we're at the connection screen. So just as before, I'm going to make a connection between the FC2600 and the GR5. It's going to be Bluetooth. We have to use Bluetooth to start up the base in this configuration because the ADL is taking up the only serial port. So as before, I'm going to select the base, and again, I'm not going to have the external or use last Bluetooth device selected and hit connect and have it search brand new for a Bluetooth device. It's going to go search and look for all Bluetooth devices. Again, we've labeled this particular GR5 as base, and this one as rover, even though they are identical and interchangeable. So the Bluetooth device is going to have the serial number and end in the word base, indicating that that's my base. I'm going to highlight it and hit select. Connect to it. And it will give an indication that I have connected. You'll also see the Bluetooth light become solid, indicating that I'm talking to this device. And I'm going to go Setup and Start Base. Now before I do that, what I'm going to want to do on the ADL is set my channel. The ADL is an external radio and has a LCD interface. So I'm able to set the channel and check basic settings and commands on it from the interface. So I'm going to go here to Channel. I'm going to select the channel I want and then hit Enter. There are the same channels in the ADL as are in the GR5, and that's pre-configured from Holman's before we ship them to the customer. So again, I'm at the start base screen. I've got my base point. I'm going to do an autonomous position. I do not have a predefined or known coordinate for this position. So I'm going to put in the antenna height. I'm going to hit the autonomous icon, and it's going to give me a base position. From then I'm going to hit Start Base. Now, unlike an internal setup, what it's not going to do is query channels or frequencies. All it's going to do is send the signal to the ADL, and the ADL is going to transmit that out at whatever wattage I've selected. When the ADL is set up, the TX light will start blinking. So I'll select my base point again, Start Base. My TX light will blink, indicating that I'm transmitting. Now that my base is started, just as a previous setup guide, I'm going to go back to Connections, disconnect from my base, so I'm disconnecting the Bluetooth connection. I'm going to select my rover, and then hit Connect. Again, I'm not going to use the last Bluetooth device. I'm going to have it search fresh for the rover. And just like the base, the rover will be indicated with the serial number and then the word rover after the serial number, indicating which device I'm connected to. Highlight rover. There we go. Select. I'm going to connect to it. Now just with the base, the magnet will give me an indicator I'm connect, and then we're going to set the radio channel. Same as the previous guide, we'll go to Setup, and then Status. Hit the M icon in the top left and go to Configure Radio. I'm going to set the internal radio the same as the external radio here with the ADL. There was one change to note. Channels in the ADL start with 1, but channels internally actually will start with 0. Now it will tell you the frequencies right here on the screen, so you can make sure that matches to what the external radio is set to. So the magnet will query the frequency of the internal radio, come up with a list. I'm going to select the channel or frequency that matches what the ADL is doing and hit Set Radio. It's going to send the command. I'll get a notification or indication that the command has successfully been sent to the radio. Go back to the status screen and look under System. I've got 100% radio link, and in just a moment I'll have a fixed position. For more information, please visit us at www.holmans.com.